You know, in undergrad and college, I walked away from Christianity when I thought I was learning about the roots. As a black woman, I thought that I was doing myself and my culture disservice, which is obviously how the devil got me. And I thought that I could just do it all by focusing on healing myself and being confident that I will just tap into the goddess within me, which did not work for me. My current pastor, I think how he saved me was helping me name exactly what I was seeking, which was power. And I didn't realize that. I was using my education, intelligence, connections, or trying to attain that because I was really insecure about the lack of power that I felt. And a lot of these, I'm not sure this is a bad word, but Hotep communities where they really try to, there's a better word for it, but I'm not sure what it is, but I think we know what I'm talking about, where they really try to promote just tapping into yourself instead of relying on a higher power, which relieves a lot of stress as well, because sometimes your body, mind, and spirit just cannot do it, and it's a blessing to be able to lean onto something. So I think my pastor really helped me out by giving me the congregation opportunities to not only talk about our testimony, but to break it down. I'm really big on logic, so motivational speeches and affirmations do not help me. They actually make me isolate further. And my pastor and my therapist, who I'm no longer with, unfortunately, but she was a great example, both black people, they really tapped into the psychology and the logic of the decisions that I made. Again, that's how I was able to realize that I was trying to be my own God to prove to myself that I was powerful, even though I'm not, And resting is something that I don't have to earn. That's what grace is. And just helping me to really lean into the fact that I was at rock bottom, but I needed to be there to truly understand what I really wanted to do. Because I curated my life on what my parents said, what BET said, what success looks like for a black woman. And I realized it was all a facade. So hopefully that answers your question.
So for you, it was being able to have that opportunity in your church to share your story, where you were, and it was a working process to help you really come into greater understanding about your own life, right? So everybody doesn't always get that in their church, right? And so we are making sure that we're creating that space. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for raising your hand, because what you just did was give example to, it's not always comfortable. Some people think that I'm shy. But shyness really isn't anything that we have to sit with. It's really just about, I'm choosing to be brave, to speak up, tell my story, because now we know something about you, right? And we wouldn't have, and so that's how we show up in this space too.
I couldn't let myself leave without correcting you, because you are very powerful, but I am so glad that you found the source of where your power comes from. And so I just wanted to say that.
I'm gonna snap to it, because is this not what takes place when we're together? It's like, again, this is not our show. So now, in fact, I'm gonna make sure I share this mic, because we uplift. And I think sometimes when we go to spaces and we think, oh, there's the facilitator, or there's the coach, or there's the leader, we end up getting to this mindset where it's like, I can't say anything because they're running it. But you just received a download to be able to inspire and encourage your sister. And that is where, what we end up saying was, we wanted today to be a reflection of what happens in the house. Maybe a little bit broader, it feels different, right? But you're beginning to see what it looks like to be connected and support one another, but we don't often get to see it this tangibly when we're just walking down the street.